Hello everyone, good afternoon. So this is Tapashwini, I'm the consultant trainer of Sansana Consultancy Services, and I'm welcoming you to the today's session of SAS. So yeah, we are going for discussing a new topic, which is nothing but faster, more effective drug development through the innovative data collection and the analysis using the SAS. So when it comes to data analysis, we have, or the data collection, data analysis, we have heard about different softwares, right? So like in market, we have different visualization tools. We have analysis tools also. We have the programming languages also. Fine. Then why SAS? Okay, why SAS has a lot of demand in the process of the drug development, in the process of the clinical research, right? So today we are going to discuss about that particular effective analysis, that particular effective contribution of the SAS towards your healthcare industry. Fine. So let's begin with the agenda of today's session. Yeah, so today in this particular session, we are going to discuss about the first and foremost thing, that is your overview of SAS. Fine. So in this particular part, we will know the introduction. Okay, what is SAS? Then we will know the key features of your SAS, then your SAS applications, okay, its framework. So after completing the introduction of the SAS and its overview, we are going to understand about what is the drug development. Okay, what is the process of drug development, that we will understand. Then how SAS is contributing, okay, how SAS is contributing for the effective drug development process by SAS analytics. Oh, okay, through the data mining, or through the data transformation, through the data analysis, through the data analysis, right? So that we will discuss. So let's come forward with the overview of SAS. So if you can see, so SAS is nothing but it is your statistical analysis system. Okay, it is a software itself. Fine, it is an analytical software, whose abbreviation is like statistical analysis system. And this was developed by the SAS Institute, okay, for your advanced analytics, for business analytics, for data management, and for the predictive analytics. And now also SAS is getting collaborated with the cloud. Okay, it is collaborated with the cloud. It is collaborated with the AI. Fine. So every in the field of data science also we require SAS. Fine. With the SAS has been improvised with implementing the with designing different kind of machine learning models. Okay, training the models and also by analyzing them. So it is widely used in various industries, including your finance, including your healthcare, your marketing, government. Fine. Um, so first, the most effective use of SAS is with the finance, with the healthcare. Fine. In banking domain. Yeah, and the rest of the domains are also getting like they are using the SAS in a wide manner nowadays. Right. So it is a software suite that helps the users to access, manage, to analyze, and report on the data. Fine. So this is the complete process actually of the SAS framework, accessing the data, okay, exploring the data. Then we have preparing the data, then analyzing and reporting on the data, and then exporting on the results. Fine. In this five-step approach, your complete SAS is going to work. Okay. So it is used for analysis and the report writing. And also, it is a group of computer programs that work together to store and retrieve the data values, to modify the data, to compute the simple and the complex statistical analysis, and for creating the reports. So you can go for the scatter plot, you can in the form of the report if you want. You can go for the scatter plot, you can go for the these are for the graphs I'm telling, for histograms, for the box plots. Okay, different kind of plots you can have. Then also in the form of analysis or for creating the reports, we have the like one-way frequency report, the summary statistic report. Okay, different kind of reports you can make according to the business requirement, right? According to the data you have prepared. Fine. So that you can easily do with the with your statistical analysis software. And when it is coming to write the code in SAS, it is very familiar. It is very user friendly. Okay. If you would know about the SAS rules and the regulations, okay, for writing the code, then I will be definitely giving you the assurance that okay, it is completely user friendly. It has a graphic user interface. Fine. So all these things, like whatever the features are there, so in your SAS software, so all of the, if we will gather them, then obviously it is giving a highly it is giving the highly statistical tools for the analysis, right? And also the machine learning tools for doing the analysis and for building the model. Now, let's talk about the process. If you will see, so by SAS, you can extract the data. Okay, it can take up to any kind, any size, and any format of data, both in structured and unstructured format. Okay, so you can access both the structured and unstructured data from any databases, from any local files and folder, okay, or from any on-premise cloud. It's up to you, right? So this you can do. You can do the you can do the like data extraction from any data sources. Okay. So extraction, cleansing, and loading of the data. Fine. So after extraction of data, the first process what you will do, you will clean the data, right? You will clean the data, obviously, the data mining part. Fine. So after cleaning of your data, you're going to prepare your data, which is nothing but your data transformation. You will do the transformation according to the requirements, right? According to the business requirement that has been provided to you. So after this data transformation, what you have to do? You have to do the pattern discovery. You have to analyze your data. You have to find out the hidden patterns, right? Or else you have like you can explore, you can analyze your data in some other way also by its summary statistic or by its frequency reports, or I can say by you can do anything, okay, with the analyzation and with the finding the different kind of patterns. Now, after the finding the patterns and analyzing of the data, what we have to do? We have to report, right? We have to create the reports. Yes or no? So we have to do the visualization, we have to do the interpretation of the data. Fine. And finally, a report will be generated, a report will be created. Now, after creating the report, what we have to do? We have to export it, right? We have to export it in a file in the form of PDF or in the form of RTF, okay, to your Word documents, or in the form of ebooks or the iBooks. Fine. So in this the formats, we can export our results also. Now, let's talk about the key features of the SAS. Okay, so the key features of the SAS include their analytics and the statistics. So, a SAS provides I will say, a comprehensive set of statistical and analytical tools for the data exploration, for your hypothesis testing, okay, and for the predictive modeling. Okay, and for the predictive modeling. Now coming to the second one, that is your data management. Okay, that is the data management. So it also allows to efficient, it also allows for the efficient data management, which includes, just before we have discussed, like your data cleaning, your data transformation and integration. Okay. Also also it supports a variety of data formats and the sources. Okay. Now, coming to your business intelligence. Okay, coming to your business intelligence, with the business intelligence, how SAS is providing, or what are the key features, right? So we know that SAS offers the business intelligence capabilities for the data visualization, for the reporting, okay, and for the dashboard creation also. So it has been done with your SAS via, okay, SAS Visual Analytics, fine. So yeah, you can create your own dashboard. You can do the data visualization. You can do the reporting. Also, you can generate the insights and you can share your information through these interactive reports. Right now, coming to the programming language. So SAS has its own programming language. Fine. Its programming language is your SAS programming language. We call it, we have a short form of it, that is your SAS PL. Okay, SAS PL. So this programming language means this is the way of writing the codes. Fine. It is used for your data manipulation. It is used for your statistical analysis and for the report generation. Fine. It also provides the machine learning and the AI capabilities. As I told you, that SAS also collaborated with your AI. So obviously, you can build and deploy your predictive models, okay, by the help of SAS, by using SAS. And also it supports a wide range of machine learning algorithms, okay, machine learning algorithms. And along with it, with the following up your facilitating your data mining task, that also help the users to discover the patterns, trends, and insights from the large data sets. Also, as we know that in your data mining process or in the complete process, what it is doing, it is extracting your data, it is transforming your data, right, and it is loading your data also. Fine. So it is this process we call it as the ETL transformation. Okay, ETL process, right? So your SAS also supports the ETL process, which is allowing the users to integrate the data from the various sources for the analysis, right? So your SAS via enables the creation of interactive and a visually appealing reports, okay, the dashboards and the graphs for effective data presentation. Also, it helps in the quality control by providing your tools for the statistical processes, or we can say tell it as for the statistical process control and for the quality improvement. Fine. With the support of it also supports for the risk management through your advanced analytics. Fine. So in terms of the data security and the compliance, we say it as prioritize the data security and the compliance with the industry standards. Okay. It also provides the features for your data encryption, then accessing the controls and the auditing. Okay. Also, it provides your industry specific solutions for the sectors like finance, for the sectors like healthcare, retail, and more tailoring. Also, it has a offering to address the specific business challenges. Fine. So these all include your key features of the SAS. So if I will say the common SAS modules, like if you're willing to take the SAS course, or if you want to learn, you have to, like you want to explore SAS, then we have the base SAS, okay, the first and foremost one, which is the fundamental, which includes all the fundamental procedures and the data management. Okay, base SAS is the complete foundation of the SAS. Okay, then coming to your SAS or STAT, fine. So this one is the module that is used for the statistical analysis procedures. Fine. We have your SAS SQL, which means you can write your SQL query with the SAS enhancements. Okay, inside your SAS. Fine. So you can easily write the SQL query to deal with the data, right, for the database management. Now, coming to your SAS or graph, so it is nothing but this model will gives you the graphics and the representation. Then coming to your enterprise miner, so here the data mining and the predictive modeling has been done. And with your SAS or the visual analytics, or we call it as the SAS via, so it is used for interactive, it will give you the interactive and the visual reporting knowledge. Fine. So SAS has been a prominent player in the field of the analytics and the business intelligence for several decades. Okay, and it is known for its reliability, then versatility, and the comprehensive suite of the tools. Okay, so its application span a wide range of industries. Fine, and where it is contributing to the data-driven decision making and the analytical insights. Fine. So this is all about your SAS features. Now coming to your SAS applications, if I will say. So in SAS applications, we have your advanced analytics. Okay. Then we have your multivariate analysis. Then we have the business intelligence. We have the data management. We have the predictive analytics. Fine. So advanced analytics, obviously, we knew that it is providing us the more preference, or it is providing the advanced statistical tools for doing the advanced analytics. Fine. Coming to the multivariate analysis, that means you can do the analysis for one or more variations at a time. Okay, you can do the analysis for one or more variations at a time. Then for the business intelligence, we have just discussed this one. Data management, also for the complete data management process you can do with your SAS. Then coming to the predictive analysis. Okay, so prediction, when we are telling that we are taking the past data and we are concluding the future outcomes. Okay, we are concluding or we are coming up with the result of the prediction. Okay, and this predictive analytics can be done with the help of your machine learning algorithms, or for the statistical procedures also, like with the hypothesis testing, we can do it. Getting my point? So including this, we have the SAS application across the world, in different domains, in different sectors, like in your finance, which which includes your risk management. Then SAS also used in your compliance and the anti money laundering. Okay, so actually SAS helps in in your finance department a lot. Then coming to your healthcare, as I told you that in the clinical trials and the research. Okay, SAS has the biggest contribution in it, and also with the healthcare analytics. In the retail also it has its contribution, like we are using the SAS in retail for the customer analysis, or for the supply chain optimization. In marketing also we have the campaign management, we are using it for the customer segmentation. In the government and the public sector, as SAS is a SAS is very good, or SAS provides the uh, wider range of the data security. Okay, so it is also getting used in your government and the public sector for the fraud detection or for the policy analysis. In the telecommunications also it is getting used. In manufacturing also, for your predictive maintenance, for the quality, your quality control, we are using the SAS. In education also we are using. In energy and utilities also we are using. So it have a wide range. Okay, it's have a wide range of its applications across the globe. Fine, across the globe it has. Okay, now we have the complete overview. We have understood what is SAS, what are its features, right? How it works, fine, what are its applications, what all the things it is it includes, right? Now coming to your understanding the drug development. Okay, coming to your understanding the drug development. So what is drug development? If you will see, just like from since your COVID-19, right? When your COVID-19 was just it's being passed, just having a like 2-3 years, right? So in that case, it's a new disease that has came to the market. Yes or no? It has affected a lot of people. It has affected the population completely across the globe. Yes or no? So it's just like whenever this disease was getting developed, or when it was evolved, at that time countries do not have the drugs to get cured. Yes or no? Countries do not have the drugs, right? So what we have to do then? We have to do a development. We have to do a drug development. We have to create a new drug, right? And we have to publish it to the market so that the people will be beneficial. Yes or no? So drug development is the process of bringing a new drug to the market. Okay, and it's a multidisciplinary effort, right? It's a multidisciplinary effort that includes the drug discovery, the chemistry and the pharmacology, the non-clinical safety testing, the manufacturing and the clinical trials, including your regulatory submissions. So a drug development can take, I'm not telling that every drug development takes this, but as it is of serving a human life. Okay, so the process is very tough, the process is very secure, and it has the clarity. Okay, it is very smoother. So the drug development can take 10 to 15 years. Okay, it involves all the steps from finding a suitable molecular target to supporting the commercial launch of the drug. Getting my point? What do you understand by the drug development? Right? Now, more of this pharmaceutical and the biotechnology companies, right? They are using your SAS drug development to handle the clinical data and perform the statistical analysis. Okay, and as a result, many users who are transitioning from your base SAS, you suppose you are at the base SAS, so they find out that they have to change many habits to use the SAS drug development effectively. Fine. So your SAS drug development, or we call it as SDD, fine. So it is a web-based industry compliance system. Getting my point? It is a web-based industry compliance system which businesses can use as a secure central repository of the data and the analysis. Fine. Data and the analysis. So inclusive of the SAS analytic development and the execution functionalities, there are more commonly or they are more commonly known to users as a base SAS, that is your 9.1 or 9.2. Fine. So with its well-controlled regulatory compliant environment, SDD is more frequently used to support the clinical trials development. Getting the point? No. So, for a long time, users of your base programming, you're transitioning to the SDD. Always might not seem at the first to involve a steeper learning curve as the look and feel of SDD and its graphical user interface, the GUI that is provided by the SAS, is made simple with its expandable and the collapsible left panel and the center panel that allows the viewing of the files and the subfolder details. Fine. So, however, as one spends more time in SDD, fine, one will realize that there are many little differences when comparing the SDD and the base SAS usage. Okay. Now, coming to the operating system. Okay. So, depending on the operating system where the SDD is implemented, a common user of the base SAS on a Windows environment might suddenly find that their existing code developed in base SAS will not initially run when uploaded into the SDD. Fine, this is because the SDD has multiple servers. Like it can get implemented or it can get used with your Unix, Oracle, with your MS Windows. Fine, although the SAS codes are run on the Unix server also. So at such there has to be more care taken when inserting the input and the output paths in your SAS program. So as the paths in the Unix environments are cap sensitive. Fine. So for HG 3.4, the equivalent SAS based version, that is your 9.1. And from your HDD 3.5 onwards, the equivalent base SAS version is 9.2. And this naturally means that there are the SAS procedures which are not made available if you are using the HDD 3.4. Okay, so we have different features like coming to your report procedure. Okay, like with your frequency report, with your univariate report, that will give you the summary statistic of any data set, right? Or with your ODS styles, with your MCMC procedure. So all these things are involved. Now, when I will talk about the drug development process. So the first step is your discovery and the development. When we are the time or in the process, when we are discovering and developing a drug, then we are going for the preclinical research, right? Then after the process of your preclinical research, we are going for the clinical development. Then coming from the clinical development, the FDA review has been done. After your FDA review, what we are doing? We are doing the post-market monitoring, right? We are doing the post-market monitoring. So this is the complete drug development process. Now, if I will say that what is the contribution? Okay, what is the contribution of SAS in your effective drug development? Fine. So if I will say that the first point, that is improving the data collection and the modeling. Okay, improving the data collection and the modeling. So what does it mean? Let's understand about this one. Fine, let's understand about this one. So whenever we are dealing with the data collection, okay, whenever we are dealing with the data collection, give a moment. Okay, so in this process, we have here improving the data collection and the modeling, the delivering the power of the analytics in the cloud, then developing a cutting edge Fine. Then we have developing the cutting edge clinical research tools in speeding up the new treatments to market. Then you're modernizing the clinical trials for the future. So all these things we have. So let's understand one by one when it is coming to your improving the data collection and the modeling. Okay, data collection and the modeling. Fine. So this SAS analytics solution. Okay, the SAS analytic solutions are tightly integrated with the evolution of the drug design and the development process. Fine, and this process must account for safety. And also, these are now getting used as the predictive analytics to predict the toxicity and the side effects of any drug. Okay, so sorry, by doing the predictive analysis earlier in the cycle, fine. So one can speed the drug development process and they can deliver the solutions to the patients faster. Okay. Now, by incorporating the analytics, including the AI technique, they can also predict the toxicity and the side effect of proposed therapies to avoid the adverse events. Fine. So, one of the most significant benefits that has been achieved with the SAS is being able to rapidly put new analytical models into the production. And this accelerates the traditionally laborious processes and enables the organization to deliver new drugs to the market faster. Okay. Now, so during the COVID-19 pandemic, I was give the example. Okay, so during this COVID-19 pandemic, there was a lot of confusion because the predictions that are getting generated from the models that were not validated, fine, that were not validated. So means obviously there were no controls over it, right? So yet the multiple predictions were shared with the scientific community, the physicians and the public. And the ability to validate the models and to use the controls for the simulated data analysis are indispensable building blocks for the pharmaceutical products we bring to the market and the analytics ecosystem that supports the development, right? So here SAS come into the picture. How? SAS provides these capabilities that are accompanied by the excellent support from the technical staffs. Okay, and this is exactly what the organization need to pursue the mission of strengthening and accelerating the research to deliver more effective therapies. Right? Now, coming to delivering the power of analytics in the cloud. Okay, so before going to this part, okay, so let me just give you this one. If you're achieving that, how the delivering the power of analytics in the cloud. So obviously with the AI, okay, and with the cloud, what is a cloud? First of all, right? What is a cloud? Cloud is a storage. We can tell it as like this. Yes or no? Cloud is a complete storage that we have. So when you are ending up with something like for now, the industries what they are doing, every data, okay, every data, whatever they are doing, the data, the databases, they are completely storing their data into the cloud, right? So as SAS has collaborated with the cloud, so obviously it delivers the power of the analytics. Fine, by the cloud itself, up in the cloud itself, you can do all kind of things. Fine. Now, coming to your in speeding up the new treatments to market. So just now we have discussed this, and also it is used, or it has it has given the modernizing clinical trials for the future. Okay, so this thing also has given by the SAS. Now, if I will go for this particular slide. So see, here we have the clinical data management system. Okay, so this process is nothing but obviously the clinical data management system. We have to develop, we have to test and apply the SAS. Okay, here also the SAS has got applied. Then in your extracting data sets or the views. Okay, so here also we have to apply the SAS because SAS is good at extracting the data and also for exploring your data. Right now, after that, we have to analyze the data set. Same, develop, test, and apply the SAS. Right, with the analyzation of your data. Then in the producing of the results, right? Then after that, we have the clinical study report. So these two processes, the clinical study report and the results are nothing but these are in the form of importing the results, right? We can import and export our results also, right? So the first forward process is your request for the revision. Then the backward one is your validation and the quality control. Fine. So this is the way where SAS has been helping the drug development organizations for the clinical trials, okay, to get a use. So the next generation of the SAS drug development is now also available, okay, which is speeding up the clinical trial data analysis for the pharmaceutical, for the biotechnology, and for the medical device infrastructures. So ultimately, shortening the time to market for new products, the enhanced software from the health analytics leader, that is your SAS, represents the industry's gold standard for the analytics and the knowledge that is gained from more than 10 years of field proven product experience. Okay, so one of the key benefits of the SAS is that it standardizes the process for receiving and for storing the data as well as making the data available to the users. Okay, and your SDD, your SAS drug development, they offers the secure centralized access to larger complex data. Okay, they offer the streamlined processes that enables the multiple analysis with the complex project management. Fine. Also with the early visibility and the quicker decisions. Okay, it also provides the early visibility and the quicker decisions by the clinical researchers. Also, it is giving the shorter development cycles which reduce the cost and get the product to market faster. Okay, so this latest version of the SAS drug development, so this is used by more like it is getting used by more than 40 customers, including I will tell you some of the customers. That is your Daiichi Sankyo, and we have the Astellas Pharma and the Share. Okay, so now they incorporate and integrate workflow to improve the project oversight for the automated process orchestration and with an enhanced programming environment for the seasoned SAS expert. Okay, so the ability to collect, analyze, share, and act quickly on the insights, okay, extracted from the data is a statistic differentiator between the industry leaders and the legal. Fine. And the new innovations in the SAS drug development clearly shows a strong continued commitment to the rapidly changing healthcare industry and ensure that the SAS continues as a core contributor. Fine. So this is all about your contribution of the SAS in your in a effective and a faster drug development process. So yeah, with this we will wind up the session. So thank you all of you, those who have joined the session. Fine, and hope we will meet again with some new topics for data science and SAS as well as. Okay. So yeah, till then, goodbye everyone and have a nice day ahead. Thank you so much.